Back to Monday. It is Monday and it's crazy outside. It's raining, the wind is blowing and it's going to get worse. So we have a storm, and if you hear, that is the wind coming onto the microphone. My name is JP. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good wherever you are. This is Websites for Beginners and we are discovering Mosaic, the latest WordPress builder on the market. And currently, you can go check it out. Follow the link in the description below. They have a 1-year free deal for you to get into it and see if this is the page builder for you. We are discovering Mosaic in the coming weeks. And on this Monday, which is the 11th of May, why do I feel this is a day I should remember? We are going to look at a background video. And the reason is, I got a comment on one of the Mosaic videos and asking me to look at this. And the moment I saw that, I thought, oh boy. That means this is not going to be the way I expect it to be. And great Scott, I found it is exactly as I thought. It is not the way you think it is going to be. I'm going to show you, and maybe I'll make a few comments in between about that. There was a release this week, a tutorial from Mosaic on a flip box. And as I looked at it, I thought, yeah, this is where we're going to draw that line between who can use Mosaic and who cannot. Once you have to create your own flip box and you have to go through 102,010 steps to get there, you're going to lose a lot of people. I guess you can create the flip box one time and save it, but these are the kind of modules / elements I hope to see Mosaic brings us in the future. Yes, I can create it from scratch, but you know, it will be so awesome if I can just click and drag it onto the page and it flips by itself. I believe those will come. At this moment, those are workarounds. And I want to say it's a workaround because, yes, again, it's great to give that individual flexibility, but then you do what Green Shift has done. You give the Green Shift elements, and then you do the green light elements separate for people who want that control. My guess is if somebody wants to use a flip box, the majority of people who buy a page builder just want to drag and drop. They don't want to go and create it through 100 and how many steps again. Enough of that. Let's look at the background. And yes, the first thing we have to talk about is this fascinating thing that I brought a video element onto the page. And what I will do is I'll go ahead and delete this video element here. Go to Add Elements, Basic, and you see the video and you can drag it or you can just click and it will drop onto the page. And then, by default, it will open your design area. But to bring in the video, you have to go to the second tab, which is Settings. And here you will see Select the Video. I've uploaded the video, and this is for your locally hosted videos. And here I quickly want to highlight the big surprise was, where's YouTube? Is Mosaic so progressive that we don't even get the YouTube? We don't want to have any of those links being called onto our page. And it took me a while. And I really thought I should send them a note and tell them, I think you should add YouTube. You know, there are so many people who want to use YouTube, me included. I've got like a few hundred YouTube videos on my YouTube channel and I want to bring it onto my page. And then stupid me, when you go to Add Elements Basic, they actually have two elements. The first one is the video element and the second one is the YouTube element. So there we go. If you want to work with YouTube, YouTube element. If you do local hosting, your own stuff, then you just bring in the normal video element. And I think there are good reasons for doing that. Now, I have a section here. Let's go to our layers panel to see what's going on. I have a section. Within the section, I have a container. Inside that container, I have the heading that says background video. And currently, I brought in this video. Before I get there, I think I skipped another important point. There is no, at this moment, option to just enable background video. Select your section and we go to our design tab, then go to background. And in a previous video, we covered this one, image and gradient, and you can layer these guys as much as you want. You can then click plus. You will see you have overlay, image and gradient, but there's no video. And kind of disappointing. Again, I believe that this is something that will come with time. I just think, again, the steps I'm going to show you, which aren't that many steps though, unnecessary and confusing for anyone that hasn't used Mosaic before. No one will just, not no one. Most people will not just figure this out by themselves. I will remove image and gradient, alt click to remove and reset. And that means I have to bring in a video element. That's where I should have started with this. I skipped it. Sorry about that. So we bring in a video element, and I will go ahead and just click on the heading, then go to plus add elements and click on video, and it drops here. Now with the video selected, let's load the video. We go to the settings over on the right hand panel and then select this one, settings, click here on select video, and I select the video that I've already uploaded to WordPress, and this is the video. Let's have a quick look at what this video is about. And we go to the front end. And how do we go to the front end again? Preview. Oh, this is just front end. Scroll. It's a preview. And here's my background video. It's not set to autoplay. I have my controls here at the bottom. So what we need to achieve for a background video is, of course, autoplay. And we probably need it to loop as well. Close the preview and work on the video. But let's just do the most important part first. How do I get this video to become a background video for my entire container? The first thing we do is we make sure of a few settings. Select your section, the container in which you want this video to be displayed as the background. Select that first, and we go to our styling. Scroll all the way to the area that says position. By default, it should be set to relative. That's what every element comes in at relative. It's the position of your section. It's relative, but we're going to give it a Z index. Anything higher than 0, we'll just go with 1. And this is what Mosaic recommends in their tutorial as well. Then scroll down, other, and then where you have this option for overflow, you put the overflow to hidden. This will make sure that when we are going to stretch the video now, it doesn't go outside the container of the section. And you'll see what we'll do next. Now you go ahead and select the video element. And I've got a cat here sitting on my notes. Yeah, my good little helper. With your video now selected, go again to your design. First, we go to the position. Currently, it's set to static, and we put it on absolute. Then once you put it on absolute, go to Z index and give it -1. Within that absolute positioning, which you don't have to concern yourself too much, but that is the placement of this element, which is the video element inside the container. We're going to put everything on 0, on a nil. And same for bottom. And then left, also give it a 0. Finally, just to make sure that everything will properly, we just go up to size and we put the width on 100%. And we put the height also on 100%. Nothing changed, but we just do that just in case something goes wonky around the road. We want to make sure that's 100%. This is my section. This is my video. Now it is a background. Before we go and test it on the front end, remember we need to put it on autoplay. With the video element selected, go to the settings now, the second tab. And under the replace video, I'll put it on autoplay, I'll put it on muted, I put it on loop, and I'll deactivate controls. That's typically what you want. I believe we are green to go. Select update. And I'll go ahead and copy the link. Copy, and open a new tab for us. Paste, and let's have a look at that background. Scroll down, we expect it, there we go. And that's how you're going to add it. Those few steps that you have to go through, watch the video again, ask the AI assistant, hey, give me a quick summary of how do I add it in the background. Currently, this is the only way you do it. There's one very important thing that you have to remember. Be cognizant, be aware, of your environment, and you'll have to also be aware of the environment when you work with this video element, where you place it inside the container. In this case, I actually placed it inside the container, which is a wrapper inside the section, and it works okay. If you are creating a complex section and you have maybe grids or you have various columns, and then you have perhaps divs inside that, and then you place the video inside a div, inside a column, you know how it goes. You will find that it's not going to fill your background. In that case, just remember, drag the video as far as possible as you can into the main container in which you want it to be. In this case, by putting it in the container within the section, it works perfectly, so no issues that we run into here. But in that event where you run into the issue that it's still staying in the box, then it means you are confined to the column or the div that you are using. Just drag it out of that, put it in its own line, and then it will go ahead and give you this background. This is not only for sections, this works for all kinds of containers. And if we look at the containers, you have the section, you have the div, grid, rows, columns, great stuff. Mosaic actually has a pretty good write-up on this in their documentation section. Again, follow the link in the description below. I think that brings us to the end of this video. Great call out. And like I said, after I played around with it and I got to work it, I'm very happy that it works. I just think this is something that should be built in. It shouldn't be something that you have to go and set up. I'm hoping that the direction of Mosaic will include this in a much more easy setup, as well as the Flipbox tutorial there last week. If you like building things from scratch and having that granular control, then you're going to love it. But if you are a beginner and you like the class and variable system that I think is great in Mosaic, but you don't understand the thinking behind you have to construct that Flipbox from scratch, then you're probably going to give Mosaic a hard pass. So we'll see how that plays out in the next year. That's it from me, JB then. Da-da-da. Hope you have a nice sunny day. I like the rain, so I'm very happy with it. I'll see you in the next video.